Here we are, right around the corner from the dock. And why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Elizabeth McLindon, and we're in my home at 53 East Main Street, which is also my office. I'm a massage therapist.
You're a massage therapist, and do you have a website where people can find you?
I do. It's elizabethmclinden.com.
Okay, very good. We're here to talk about solar today. You had a unique solar install. I guess you were the first person to take advantage of the Mass Solar Loan Program. Is that right?
The Mass Solar Loan Program with Weymouth Bank, because you have to go to a specific bank. Believe it or not, Weymouth is the closest, but you only have to go down to sign there once. So.
And so how many panels do you have on your roof?
Mine is a on the smaller side. It's 15 panels. I guess the average is about 18.
And you dealt with Tim Sanborn from Cazeault.
Great guy. Local too.
Yeah.
Good to go local.
And so this is just it's a recurring theme. We keep hearing every time Tim's name comes up. It immediately people go, "Geez, what a great guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had a really good experience.
Very good. Any issue that came up, and I think there might have been one small one, and I can't even recall what it was because it was resolved so quickly. Because it's a no headache process.
No headache process.
Yeah.
Very good. And so you are a couple months in now.
Yep.
And Tim showed me the breakdown of your solar production, and it's actually 14% higher than what it was estimated to be.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you showed me on your cell phone that you can keep track, that there's an app or something.
There is.
Why don't you explain what that does?
Well, there's a little device that's installed here in my utility room that is on my wireless network, and it communicates via the internet. So I don't even have to report the production. So I can look on my phone every day and see what the production is for that day.
Pretty cool.
It's cool. I'm like, darn it, when it's a rainy day. But because the 14%, I mean, this is for half of March and for April. And if anybody thinks back, we've had really crummy weather. And I'm beating what they anticipated.
And for the 2 months, you actually, again, they haven't been particularly sunny months. You got paid money. You got two.
Not yet. Now, the first few months, if you had asked me previously, what's the outlay? Mm-hmm. So I made a very small down payment. Mm-hmm. Then I actually went for 100% loan and got my down payment back. I don't know if that's an unusual thing, but you don't get, there are these things called SRECs, Solar Renewable Energy Credits. Yeah, and they're great because you're paid them by the state for 10 years. And if you get a 10-year loan, you get a little less every year. But it starts out at an amount that exceeds, that in combination with something else I'll explain, exceeds my outlay. The first, if you get the loan to have the install done, you're only charged interest through this loan program, until it's operational. And then you get your full loan payment is made every month. So what that means is that the install month, which mine happened very quickly because I only had 1 month where it wasn't where I had the loan and it wasn't operational yet. So what I'd say is that I've had 2 months of paying the loan without an SREC. And I'm looking at Tim because I want him to clarify that this would be 6 months total, because I'll get a check, an SREC check, in September, correct?
Yeah, the
Okay.
SRECs follow 6 months behind.
They're 6 months behind because I have to build up
Right.
my,
Your credits, because they
My
need 1,000,
credits.
1,000 what?
1,000 kilowatts for one SREC.
For one SREC.
yeah, I'm almost there in
In a short month and a half, you're
a
almost
short
there.
month and a half. I've almost gotten to, and those were, as I said, those were not the best months.
Right.
So another thing I've done that was, you may consider clever, I don't know. I have an apartment, so I decided, because the system was going to be way more than enough for my usage, I wrapped the meter in and took that over. I raised the rent, a fair amount. The average, if you took all 12 months of the bill, divided by 12, I raised it that amount. So now I'm getting that amount every month, and then I'll be getting SRECs. So it's it's going to do away with my payment,
Wow.
essentially,
Yeah.
from a cash flow perspective.
Amazing.
So it's great. It's going to be paid for as I go. Plus, I'm saving my carbon. I'm shrinking my carbon footprint and that of my tenant. So my grandchildren don't have to wear gas masks every day, and live on a completely non-green planet with the water up to their ears. And I also, that's a real feel-good thing, and that was my primary motivation, because I expected to have to,
Pay to do this.
pay to
Right.
do this. And even if you are paying, even if you can't take advantage of the loan or wrap in a tenant's bill and collect, some more rent that pays for the payment, you're still adding, I think, $20,000 value to your house, because I own the system.
Right.
This is not a lease situation where if I retire and move out to a smaller place and sell the building, I can pay the loan off, but I'll take the SRECs with me, and I will have, ostensibly I have a building worth $20,000 more.
Amazing.
So
The process was fairly seamless. I mean, Tim and Cazeault, as far as filing paperwork and anything, like, was there
he
any
handled everything.
everything?
I had to make a choice and a phone call as to who was going to handle my SRECs.
Wow.
And that was an easy choice, because he laid it out for me, and I went with the choice that he used, because he's experienced with it.
I saw your, looking at it from the outside, very clean installation. It looks seamless with the roof, and you must be very pleased.
I'm very pleased. You can't see my roof very well anyway, because I'm located on a hill on East Main Street, but I like the look of it. I'm happy about it. I'm happy for people to see it.
Right.
Because it may inspire others to, help clean things up.
There you go. If people wanted to, pay it forward and come in and get a massage, what is your, say it again, your website?
It's www, of course, Elizabeth with a Z, McLindon, McLindon.com, and they can call me, email me, text me at 978-879-9159. And I'll just put in a little plug in this month. I'm having a special for $10 off your first Reiki session, which is an energy session, working with your own healing energy.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking this time with us.
It's great. It's always nice to see you, Joe. Thanks.